Now to a neighborhood in Stockton that's been asking city leaders for help for years. Residents have been calling for traffic safety measures for almost a decade. Now, change could be happening soon. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras joins us live now. Gabriel, you talked with neighbors. Tell us what they're sharing with you.
Yeah, people who live here are hopeful that this new momentum will finally lead to the changes that they have been longing for, but they're also frustrated that it has taken that long. As you can see, it's a pretty nice neighborhood here, and neighbors tell me it comes down to keeping it that way. Under the shade of old oak trees in her Stockton neighborhood of 13 years, Lynn Yanko loves going on walks with her lab, Willie. But sometimes
I have had to leap out of the way when cars have come by me, so fast. I've had to pull my dog over like this. In fact, I'm not kidding. 2 days ago on this curve, I was crossing the street and a car came around so fast I had to run to the other side or I would have gotten hit.
On Longview Avenue, a residential street, part of the city's Swain neighborhood.
There are speeders every single day.
And every single day, Freddie Rosano says he sees it.
But you hear it from inside the house. You can tell when someone's coming down this street really fast. And from Persian to here, to get up to 55, 50, 55, 60, you don't need to do that. You probably should have been speed bumps on this street a long, decades ago.
Neighbors and city leaders say that was supposed to happen.
A couple weeks into my family moving here, a neighbor, an elderly neighbor down the street, who still lives here, by the way, knocked on my door and asked me to sign a petition because of the trouble they were having with speeders.
Over a decade ago, and finally in 2024,
we got the notification, your neighborhood has gone through all the steps and you've been approved and you'll get the traffic calming measures. It was supposed to be summer of 2025.
Fall came, but the change never did.
We thought it was going to be done last year, and then the funding wasn't available. And so it was a funding issue.
Michael Blauer represents the area on Stockton City Council. He says after hearing from neighbors in December, he took action, bringing the concerns directly to the city manager.
And the latest I heard is it is now on the books to be done, scheduled for either summer or fall of 2026. I'm going to be the squeaky wheel, and I'm going to keep bugging city staff, and hopefully we get that done sooner than later.
Until then, under those old oak trees, neighbors say every walk comes with a risk.
Let's just prevent accidents, and so let's just follow through so we can have a safe street and a safe neighborhood. And I don't like being in fear when I'm walking my dog.
Now, city leaders tell me the normal process was actually followed here. I did ask the council member if they've ever considered changing anything to make this a more timely process. He says because of budget constraints and just all the work that's needed across Stockton, this years-long approach seems to make the most sense for now. Obviously, the neighbors in this neighborhood who have been through it all feel otherwise. Live in Stockton, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
Yeah, Gabriel, it's easy to understand those neighbors' concerns. Let us know as soon as you see those speed bumps put in. Gabriel, thank you.